Well, that's not very nice to look at. How's that? Better? Okay, it's after lunch. I've been farting around for a while now. I had 4 electric lawnmowers. Let me get this thing out of the way. It's next on the list. 4 electric lawnmowers. As you can see, I have the motors out. All different styles of motors. So we're going to strip them down. This is the way I took them apart out of the lawnmower. They got some nice copper on them. These motors. I do believe this will probably be the only one that actually has a stator, a copper stator. The rest of these will be magnetic shells, you know, little magnets on the inside. So I just started working on this one. I thought I'd bring you along for the interested ride. Okay, why don't you want to come on? Screws undone. It's probably aluminum. I'll get my little specialty magnet out. Yep, that's brass. So we'll have to take those apart yet. Now the fun part. You can see everything sticking to this. I thought that was brass. I guess not. That's steel. Looked like brassy copper to me. It had a nice strand of copper attached to it. I thought, okay, I'll save you for later, but it's a magnetic shell, so I just got to get them out. Yeah, that's the trick. See the magnet? All that black, everything's sticking to it. I really like to hold these in. So, see if I can get them out. See, it keeps what? Oh, the whole thing came apart. The magnet keeps wanting to drag the rotor back in. Well, let's come out this way. There we go. See that? Look at all that nice copper on there. And the holes are not even sealed up. So yeah, there's your magnet. No, I have never tried to get those magnets out. They're glued in. I don't have a use for them. So. Not a curved magnet. I took them out of one of those front load machines that have the round motor. I did hang on to one of them. So. Okay. See the size difference? Copper on there too. Can't forget that. Copper, copper. These are all copper. They do come apart. I gotta throw these in my bin. My rotor bin. The other one I gotta get to this winter. This winter ain't gonna be long enough. The Scrap Kingdom, Steel Scrap Kingdom, is on his second bin. Good for him. He's making money on it. Why not, right? Okay, you need a bigger socket. This one looks like it's bigger. Alrighty then. Who wants to be? You do. Are you spinning on me? Yes, you are. Okay. Easy. spin. Good. Put a little more light on the subject here. There we go. Okay. One. Two. Oh look, the magnet came right off. Awesome. Now hopefully the rotor will come out. Oh, come on, you came out part of the way. Why don't you come all the way out? There we go. See, some nice copper on that one too. A little rusty. A lawnmower. There's not even anything in there. See how clean? That one's going to come out pretty easy. I think I might set him aside and show you how to take these apart one day. All I got to do yet is get the see, it's magnet. That's all it is. There's no copper stators on these guys. Kind of a bummer. Ripping me off all that beautiful copper. How dare them? But we got some brushes in here, some nice thick wire attached to it. That was a battery operated one. So we'll take that apart too. So I'll set him aside somewhere where I remember to do mop. He's sitting with the vacuum motors. Okay, this is motor number 4. This one's a little different. He's just got long screws in them. A little bit of cast aluminum on them. Yeah. Hopefully these screws come undone. They are Robertson. Or sorry, Phillips Robertson. Not square, they're star shaped. Yep, that's what I thought. I might have to beat the living tar out of them. Nope. They don't want to come apart. Why they couldn't make this as a bolt? Negative. Okay, you have to do it the old-fashioned way. What's the old-fashioned way, you say? Well, my old-fashioned way is chisel and hammer. Let me take the brushes out. At least this one you could replace the brushes with. Yeah, look at that. And they just pop right out. Boom. You can do that on both sides. I cannot find the groove and I'm going to stand on my head to do it. There we go. I guess it would help if you use the right size screwdriver. A little dizzy there. There, bust the heads off. We have that off. Here's the other brush that I was trying to get apart. Bought the wrong screwdriver blade. We'll put a proper one in there. It's only plastic, but it's still going to fight me, right? Have the right size blade, the right tool for the right job. Isn't that the way it goes? Get the brush out of there. There it is. Okay, I gotta get the other stuff out to make this clean cast. Couple little hunks of wire, nice and thick, pretty well strippable. Right, let's see. Maybe copper. I don't know. Well, I'll stick you in my stripping bucket. So as soon as I get those guys out, it'll be clean cast. Okay, now I gotta get the rest of it out. Think it'll come out. See how it's fighting? Can you see that all right? The magnet pulls it. Yeah. Okay. Another one with a magnetic shell. So we gotta get this apart. Oh, no. Steel. Yep. See if it'll come out. Boom. Now I just got to get these guys out, and it should be clean cast. Yes. These guys are going to come out. Actually, they might come out fairly easy now that there's no tension on them. See that? That was the screw heads I cut off. Rotten buggers, eh? This one's going to play hard to get. But obviously not hard enough. Boom. There you have it. 4 motors ripped apart. One didn't have that stuff. So, simple. Not difficult. Simple. That's screwed in. You can see the screw through the top. We'll pull these clips out. One screw right in the top. Little piece of extruded aluminum. That's a bonus. Nope, can't take you yet. Cast aluminum, extruded aluminum. Might have to make a run. What does it weigh? What does it pay? Day. So anyways, see, that rotor is going to be easy also. You can see the wires through the cracks, so there's nothing holding them in. That'll be two to show you how to do it. How I do it. Actually, I learned from the big guy there across the pond. I never really touched the rotors before. I would take the stators apart, which is around the rotor. I don't know what this thing is. It's all aluminum, but it's sealed. I don't know what it is. Maybe we're going to explore that someday. We'll leave it here. It's a just like these guys. It's a whenever I feel like doing them. That's how you get the brushes out of this one. Boom. Come on. Oh, you gotta cut that little wire tie here. You don't see that. So neatly done. There. Look at that heavy cable. So I'll strip this one because he's got the heavy copper on him. If you can see past that little brass joint. That brass joint can go in the bucket. This might be clean. Make sure you get the spring out. You leave that spring in there, the springs are generally 99 times are steel. There, another one. So this is, it's got a brass bearing in it. No, that wasn't a bearing. What the hell was that? A little felt pad. We'll see if the bearing comes out. Negative on the bearing coming out. Okay. These two little covers. Had somebody ask me what I did with this part. I don't do anything with them except in my shred bucket. Nice piece of rope. Copper on there, that's for sure. So that piece can go in the brass bucket. Looks like a connector on this end. I'm not sure why it's so fat. Why are you so fat, huh? You may have something in there. Oh, it's a connector. It's a copper connector. Almost looks like someone might have extended this wire a bit. Yeah, it's not steel. If I clean it off properly, it can go in with those guys, or it can go in with my number 2. A number 2 regular copper, like the piping and that. And this stuff's just glued right to it. I'm not liking that. Put some heat to it and cook it off. We'll strip the wire first. Yeah. I know you can't see how I strip a wire. I do it by hand. Sharp knife, one hand under, and it just guides it. Voila. Just didn't cut that last little piece. There you go, bugger. Come on. Yeah, it's a rope or braided copper. So stripping it by hand like I did usually breaks it up a little bit. The way I did it is generally the best for solid core wire, not this braided stuff. There. We are stripped. See, it's actually, wasn't that different? It's braided strands that are braided into one piece. Why wouldn't they just do it all in one piece? Never understand what they do. But it's all copper to me. Boom. I know it's number 1 braided, but it doesn't matter. I don't get enough of it. to be number one. I haven't stripped wire in I don't know how long, and this is just crimped on. So I'll clean it up a little better later on. Won't bore you with it. Same with the other piece. Cut that off. Copper. Nice little brass nugget. This one's got a connection too. It's got something different on it. So this is a different kind of wire. This one don't want to strip very well. Come on. Because I'm going too deep in it. Sorry, I don't mean to have my back to you. You're fighting all the way, aren't you? Little bugger. You are. You're a little bugger. Get that part out. You just need to get that part out. It's braided the same way. Small pieces you have all the difficulty with. There. We got it. I know, watch the knife. These cuts are not from the knife. Not even cuts, they're wear marks actually. These gloves, I'm impressed in how well these gloves have been holding out. Had them for quite a while. Okay, this one's, he's got two little things on the side. Yeah, where are you? This usually works the best. Bring it down. Oh yeah, that'll work real well. Needle nose pliers are junk. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Oop, almost lost that piece. Clean brass. The spring, where'd the spring go? The spring has a brassy look to it. I don't know how well you can tell that, but it is not. But it has a nice, lovely brassy color. At first I thought they would be maybe copper or brassy springies, but when they stick to a magnet, they're not very brassy. So there's just a little thing sticking out here. I push it down and turn it sideways. That allows it to pop apart. Boom. You see the other spring is brassy colored too. So that's how I do that. I won't bore you with the rest. Do we want to know if this is copper? It's got the weight. We got lucky with those dishwasher motors this morning. 4 out of 5 dishwashers surveyed. Where are you? There you are. Can we be copper, please? Feels like it. Just disconnecting it from its little ends over here. And that one's brass. And got a big gob of solder on them. They're all actually brass, full of solder. Can you see that all right? Strand. Yes, it is copper. Woo! Nice of you to come around. It's a softer copper. Why, it's easier to cut. Get you all? Yes, I did. Spin it around. Pull it out. Actually, we gotta bust that plastic off. Yeah, we can pull them out just like that. Get a wire tie hanging, zip tie, or whatever you want to call them. Holding that one. Get this plastic out of there. Same thing on this one. And it is copper. I'm losing it all. Oh, come back here. Yeah. Dropped it on the floor. Alrighty, just like that. Fire's still going, toasty warm. Leanne said she wanted to come over. It's 10 after 3. I don't think you're gonna make it here before dark. You're about 4 hours away if you go the legal road route. Like, subscribe, and share. Or not. Have a nice day. There's where I put those rotors. I get at them when I do those vacuum cleaner motors.